There you go. It's morning and it is the morning stretch. Good morning. How we will start today is by standing, feet planted, slightly wider than shoulder width. But you don't have to, you can just do shoulder width. And the first thing that we're going to do today is take one step out, just one step out. So we go into like this semi-lunge position pose. And from here, what we're going to do is collapse the front knee slightly. As we collapse the front knee, the hips stay in line, the lower back curves up nicely, the chest protrudes out, the shoulders, they retract back, and the trailing leg just nicely levels itself to a position where the knee is just above the floor. Now you're going to feel a few things here. You're going to feel that you're stabilizing muscles in the front leg. You're going to feel your stomach get pretty tight, and you're going to feel your back leg start wobbling a little bit. However, that's me, that's not you. So what we're going to do from here is take a deep breath in. As we take a deep breath in, our arms are going to come up, and they're going to go up as high as they can for you, all the way, and you're going to sink into your hips. So your front knee is going to collapse a little bit more, and you're going to go as high as you can. Lean back as much as you can. Get that stability, get that grounding. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as we take that deep breath in, we're going to bring the arms down and we're going to bring our body up. So we take a deep breath in now. And we now find ourselves back in the start. Let the air go. Let the air go. And then we're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to start pulsing that move 5 times. So we breathe in, arms go up. We get into that semi-lunge. I think it's something like a warrior's pose, something like that. And then we breathe out. We breathe in. Get that nice top stretch. We breathe out. As we breathe out, we come back up. We take a deep breath in. I'm going to be counting to 5 now, so we have some sequence. 3, 2, 1. We hold the breath, and then we let the air go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we take a deep breath in again for our 4th time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Real deep stretch. And then we let the air go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then last time, final time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice big deep stretch. Open up those arms out. Retract those shoulders out, and then let the air go. Let the air go. Come back to the start. Come back to the start. And then the opposite leg goes out, slightly collapses, trailing leg. And what we do now, take a deep breath in, and we come up. So now we're just, again, formulating that pattern, just getting that body to reflect, mirror image what it was doing in the beginning. Just bring the arms down. We stay in the same position. We take a deep breath in. As we take the deep breath in, the arms go up again. Really outstretch those arms. Get those fingertips pointing to the sky. Sink your hips down. And then your arms come down. And what we're going to do is come up again. Now, take a deep breath in as we get into the position so our arms go up. So we're going to go first time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are now in the stretch, holding that breath, and then we're going to bring the arms down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the air go. As we're still sunk in that position, keeping there, we're going to go 5 seconds in again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And at the top, we're going to hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to bring the arms down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the second time. We now go up for a 3rd time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1, and we let the air go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sinking down into that lunge position. Take a nice deep breath again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really stretch your arms up in that air. Let the air go. and then bring the fingertips right down to the bottom. Final time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then what we're going to do, bring the arms down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide yourself back. Feel that circulation going around them legs. Hip hinge all the way down. Hip hinge all the way down. You're going to go down as low as you can to find your fingers touch the floor. If your knees need to flex, then please flex them. If your upper back needs to round, please round it. But just try and maintain straightness wherever you can. Fingertips on the floor. Fingertips now walk forward. Hands go flat on the floor. You're going to find yourself in a downward facing dog. That downward facing dog, you're going to collapse one knee, transfer the weight on one side of the body. Then you're going to come up to the center and you're going to collapse the knee and go to one side of the body. Then you're going to come to the center. While we're in the center, we're going to take a deep breath in. So you take a deep breath in now, in the center. You're going to hold that breath, and whichever way that you decide to tilt, let the air go. So we're going to tilt to one side, let the air go. We come back to the center, taking a deep breath in. And then we tilt to the other side and we allow the breath to come out. And we're going to follow that sequence. Every time you go to the middle, take that breath in. Every time you go to the side, allow that breath to come out. And now this will be your rhythm. It'll be your flex, your sequence. Just feel your body start to get into that flow as you concentrate on the pattern and sequencing the breath with the movement. So every time you come back up to the center, the breath goes in. Every time that you tilt to one side, the breath comes out. Getting that flexibility, getting that rotation, getting that circulation, feeling that flow, feeling that dissolve, feeling that resolve. So we're going to come to the center, and then we're going to collapse the knee so it goes into the tabletop. We're now in the tabletop, and what I would like you to do is stretch your arms out. As we stretch the arms out, we now sit back into the heels with our hips. Toes on the floor need to be really embedded in that floor, so they're curling, so the bottom of your feet are opened up. Really stretch that outer lat. And again, just going to transfer the weight on one side. Once you transfer the weight on one side and really feel that outer lat become stretched, you're going to take a deep breath in to go back into the center, and then you're going to tilt to the other side and let the air go. And we're going to follow the same sequence again, same breathing pattern. Every time you come to the center, you're going to take that breath in. Every time you tilt to the side, the breath comes out. So you breathe in through the nose, come to the center, and then you breathe out through the mouth. And now what I would like to do is start becoming present with the breath. And at the same time as you starting to be present with that breath, I want you to also acknowledge your body. I want you to be aware of the muscles that are stretching. I want you to be aware of the way that you are holding yourself. I want you to be aware of anything that you are keeping tight for the sake of confidence, for the sake of uncertainty, for the sake of insecurity, for the sake of anything that you might find holding you back. And then I want you to let it go. Just let it all go. It means nothing. No one is caring. It is just you within you. Your breath. Be present with it. Feel what it's doing to you. Allow the body to sequence. Let go of anything. Any inhibitions, any insecurity, anything that would leave you just a fraction vulnerable. Just keep on going with this flow. Get into this mystic vibe. Just feel that flow. As you're rotating the body from one side to the other, you will find that your back is starting to become much more adaptable, flexible, welcoming, and this is your body just opening up. Elasticity, flexibility. And then what we're going to do is come to the center, push the ground away. As we push the ground away, we're going to sit back right into those heels, get a nice deep stretch, and then we're going to take a deep breath in. When we take that deep breath in, we're going to come up to the tabletop, and we're going to find ourselves in the tabletop. And from the tabletop, what we're going to do is get one leg and bring that leg right out in front of us. Bring that leg right out in front of us. So, as we've got that leg right out in front of us, what we're going to do is take a seat back and then outstretch your arms, and then just allow your upper body to collapse. So we go into the pigeon pose. The pigeon pose is with your body across your bent leg, just feeling that stretch, glutes, lower back, hip flexor, side of the hips. So both legs working, both legs stretched. Feel those lats again, those lats that you have now manipulated, moved, opened, stretched, flexed. They're now so adaptable, and they are nothing. They feel like nothing. They're so open. So now your concentration is on the hips, glutes, lower back. Just feel that opening. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. It's going to last for 4 seconds. We go in now. 4. And now we're going to hold that breath for 4. And then we're going to let the air go for 4. As we let the air go, we're going to sink into our leg a little bit more. Into this pigeon. We're going to hold the breath for 4. And then what we're going to do is going to come up. Just be present with the breath. Just be present with the breath. So you have your knee just below, beneath, behind your wrists. And then what I'd like to do is get that knee, bring it back next to the other knee, and then the opposite knee is going to come up, and your leg is going to fold itself in front of your other leg, and the knee is now behind one of your wrists. And what we're going to do is bring your hands a little bit further out, and then we're going to slightly sink to our leg, sink to our leg. So we're now in the pigeon pose on the opposite leg. Really stretching those hips, opening the glutes, hip flexor on the opposing stretched out trailing leg. Those lats are just supple, soft, open, doughy. They're just there, stabilizers, enjoying the moment, being present in the moment. We're going to take a deep breath in for 4 seconds once again. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold that breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to let the air go and sink our body a little bit further down. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to hold the breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to be present with the breath once again, and we're going to leverage our upper body up, and the knee that is in front of you is going to trail itself back and join the other leg. And what we're going to do now is slide your hands further up towards the knees. I would like you to curl your toes, dig your toes into the ground, elevate your knee, and then as you elevate your knee, follow that through so that your legs become straighter. So we're in the downward facing dog, and then push the ground away. Push the ground away so you get a nice deeper stretch in the hips, some glute work, hamstrings where they meet the glutes, so the glute and ham tie in. where the hamstrings trail down to the back of the knee, and then the back of the knee connects to the calf, and then you can feel your calf becoming stretched because your heels are trying to land themselves on the floor, stretching that Achilles, taking the stretch, and also taking the concentration of any pressure out from the wrist, elbow, shoulders, and just allow your head to hang, allow your head to hang, and just be present in this moment, feel this flow, feel this resolve. And then what I'd like you to do is walk your feet towards your hands, keeping your back as straight as you can. You can find now that it can do that. And then I would like you to slide your hands up the top of your foot, slide your fingers up your shin. As you do that, you will find your upper body start moving. And then slide your fingers over your knees, slide your fingers up your thighs, so we become straight. As we become straight, we're then gonna bring our arms out, reverse semicircle, all the way up. So we go into a supine stretch, really stretch that out, make the spine really tall. And from here, what I'd like to do is get a wider stance, and then I'd like you to put one hand on your elbow, push the elbow down, get a nice tricep stretch. Take a deep breath in through the nose, we go in together. Once you reach the top of that breath, I want you to hold that breath and then tilt to the side. As you tilt to the side, I want you to let go of that breath. Let that breath completely go. And I'm going to count down from 5 to 0. When I do that, let go of your arms. Just let your arms just hang to one side of the body. So the side that you are now tilted towards, let the arms hang. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms, and then I would like you to bring them right down to that leg that you're tilting on. And then what we're going to do is tilt the weight all the way over, and then come up, all the way like a wave, all the way up like a wave. And then you're gonna grab hold of the elbow again, push the elbow down, get a nice tricep stretch, take a deep breath in through the nose. It will be your count, however long that you want to take that breath in. Get a nice deep breath, expand that belly, open up them lungs, and then when you're ready, let the air go. As you let the air go, you're gonna tilt again, and after my count of 5, you're going to release your hands from the stretch, bring them right down to the same side leg that you're now tilting towards, and we're going to go into that wave again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We release the hands and we go down to that leg, and what we're going to do is tilt the body all the way over, rotate the body all the way over to the other side, and then we're going to come up. Hands, they stay in the same position, parallel position, all the way like a wave, We're going to go all the way down. We're going to do 3 rotational waves. We've done 1. Rotate your body, keep your arms straight, rotate, really good for the core, spine, midsection, obliques, hips, glutes, hamstrings, abdominals, and there isn't many more muscles that I can name that this particular stretch is not finding. So we go 3, we end up at the top, we take a deep breath in at the top, and then what we do is go the other way. We go the other way for a nice count of 3. So we're going to rotate 3 times round, all the way. The breathing will be left up to you. Come to the center. For me, it works best when I breathe in through the center, and I'm just allowing the breath to come out naturally. As I rotate round, I take another deep breath in right in the middle, and then I rotate round again, and it's going to be my third time. So wherever you are at, let's get 3, and then let's bring the arms down in a semicircle manner to the side of the body, and then I'd like you to just feel that flow. Bring your legs in, feel that flow. One more time, we're going to bring our hands in front of our thigh, hip hinge all the way over, hip hinge all the way over. Get a nice deep stretch. I want you to grab the bottom part of your leg or grab your toes, whatever you feel is comfortable. Pull at your toes or get a firm grip on your legs. Take a deep breath in through the nose. We're going to go in together. We're going to go in 5 seconds. So we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold that breath, and when that breath comes out, we are going to expel that breath and bring our upper body closer to our lower body. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let go of the breath and bring your upper body closer to your lower body. Get a nice deep stretch. Glutes, hamstrings, calves, upper back, spine, the whole lot. Just be present with this stretch, and it will be a good time now to think of your one word that is going to take you towards living the best day that you can. Whatever word that's going to be, your greatness. I want you to grab that word, and I want you to live that word. Live that word today and show your absolute greatness to the world. And as we now take that word, plant it as a seed, we're now going to stretch the body up. So we finish this stretching session with a nice supine stretch, thinking about that word and how you're going to own it and how you're going to display it. Take 5 more seconds. Get that word planted, and the word is, oh, so you're on here. Hello. Purpose. There you go, purpose.